I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking. I'm the chief now! Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jay Uso!
This man and the rest of the original bloodline is under attack. The new bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new bloodline.
The original bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob.
The new bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the bloodline.
The OG bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. OG bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
Oh, a bombardment of strikes. Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
Now that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
And walking through the structure door, this is where nightmares become reality.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Elbow drop. Look out!
Ooh, kick to the face.
Face buster plants him. I can't imagine the pain being felt right now.
From the top, diving headbutt.
Jacob sidesteps that.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
And there's a good blow to the body.
Nice sit-out powerbomb.
Drop kick.
Oh, great height.
Implanted by the DDT.
Good grief. That's a chop that'll wake you up.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in war.
And looking at Jey Uso.
Will Jey take advantage? Send him right smack into no man's land.
Elbow drop.
Engineering.
He counters with a grip. Jey got caught.
DDT.
Look at Jey. His lights are off.
Countdown underway. The odds about to no longer be even. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jey and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
Oh, Bloodline, new Bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true Bloodline.
It seems like his head might be the target here. Intense look in the eyes as he calculates his next strike.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instant.
Watch out.
Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing. Savage stomp right to the arm. Jey is in a very vulnerable position here.
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up.
Just ruthless. Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his Bloodline. That'll jam your tailbone.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside the structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of rope.
And looking at Jey Uso.
Will Jey end this?
Coming in with the heavy hardware to even the odds.
Numbers about to be even, but not before he brings in a little backup from the outside.
From the top.
Watch out! Diving forearm smash.
Oof.
And oh my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw.
And further punishment getting aimed at the skull here.
It's a good target. Damage done there is felt throughout the entire body.
Deafening cheer from the WWE Universe is reverberating around us.
Absolutely unreal.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing
Top rope, Jimmy Uso splash. Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to run out. Whipped into the corner. Now looking at Jey.
Jey nailed all of it.
And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
And so much damage.
Uso splash. Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
And now officially in the fray. It pays to be...
Sami Zayn, second his opponent. What do you think Sami's going to do here?
Sami Zayn, opponent, looking for a suplex. No. Buster on the top turnbuckle, my gosh. Setting up again.
And looking at Jacob Fatu. DDT plants them.
Jacob about to end this fight.
Kick to the back. took that long.
The next entrant incoming to even up the odds.
He's in a bad place. The swerve could all end for him. Something devious and dangerous in mind here. And now the new... Oh, no! This is out of control! That's got to do it. No one can continue after that.
How could anything go on after what we just witnessed is beyond me.
Wrenching away on the arm there.
Looking for something under the apron before entering.
Boom!
Has to find a way out of this. Down on the windpipe. The teams are squared up, but he doesn't think that's enough, apparently.
Dodges away, and just in time, he gets out of there. Jake.
Roman Reigns so dominant.
Reigns with the give.
It was a very, very difficult submission to escape, but he did it.
The cage is locked for the last time as War Games officially begins.
Each of these teams calculating what their fastest way to victory is now.
Jumping DDT. Not a good spot to be in.
Good God, what force. The hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken.
And then back to Reigns.
The lights are out for... Climbing up the War Games cage, headed for the top. They're showing blatant disregard for their opponent. Into the cage.
Corner, and a couple back elbows to follow.
Here we go, your favorite call. Blue Thunderbomb!
Driving down with the sledgehammer.
He's certainly feeling that. Going for the pin for the win. And Team Roman wins the War Games.
The new bloodline has fallen.
Your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
Unbelievable. Roman's original bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this is the one true bloodline.